OpenAI might be under a lot of pressure lately, but Sam Altman is putting the spotlight on a fast-growing part of the business, separate from ChatGPT, as the race for AI maybe moves beyond chatbots. Deirdre Bosa has more in today's Tech Check. Deirdre?
Hey, Kelly. So the race is moving from what we see and prompt as chatbot users to what powers the back end for enterprises and developers. The metric, which you're going to start hearing a lot more about, is API usage. So the software talks directly to the model. One system sends a request, the AI sends back an answer. When a company uses an AI API, the model, that could be ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude, it's running inside. It could be inside enterprise software, drug discovery tools, scientific simulations, anything else. So OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic, they all charge for API usage. That is what makes up revenue streams like enterprise. But as that side of the business grows, OpenAI CFO Sarah Friar, she floated the idea of a value exchange model as another opportunity. In other words, OpenAI could take a cut of its customers' AI-aided discoveries. Now, some of the immediate feedback pointed to the irony of OpenAI scraping vast amounts of copyrighted data to train its models and then turning around and asking for a share of the value created on top of that intelligence. But another way of looking at it, Kelly, is that this is exactly how frontier technology gets funded at scale. That is by tying the economics of the model to the breakthroughs that it helps unlock. Now, it all does raise a bigger question about AI economics, who owns the inputs, who gets paid for the outcomes, not to mention the mechanics of actually executing this kind of a revenue share model. Seen together, though, you had ads earlier this week, and now this, it really shows the pressure on OpenAI to find revenue streams that are big enough to support OpenAI's commitments, more than $1 trillion worth of them that are already locked in.